His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi over the weekend was in Adamawa, Yola State to celebrate with Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the former Vice President of Nigeria. His keynote speech has been making rounds on social media, and many Nigerians have been reacting because there have been a lot of permutation as to whether His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi should run as a VP to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, while many others believe that it is high time for Alhaji Atiku Abubakar to step down and support His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi for 2027 presidential race. This will be the best gift that Atiku Abubakar can ever give to Nigerians, not becoming the president of Nigeria at all costs. We can only see that Bola Ahmed Tinubu, whose quest was to be the president of Nigeria, came into realization in 2023 after he was able to grab it and run with it, with the Independent National Electoral Commission being the big player of all the drama and the who that happened in 2023. Nigerians have not forgotten that scenario, and all they can ask for now is for Alhaji Atiku Abubakar to be a statesman and look at the issues in Nigeria and support His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, just like his vision which metamorphosed into the university that he gave to his hometown. But however, here is the keynote speech from His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, where he talks about leadership.
And that is the journey of leadership. I know today you've seen how Africa, and Nigeria in particular, is in their strength. And often the time we shy away from discussing what brought us here and why we're here and how we can correct it, or we refuse to learn, or have the believing that our country is different. It cannot change. It cannot be the same thing. But I often disagree. I said, we live in community of nations. All we need to do is to do the right things. Those right things are available to us. This year, one of the 3 Nobel Prize winner for economics, James Robinson, cited Nigeria as a country that knows what to do to prosper, but refuses to do it. And he went on to show that your development is intensely linked to your political process. The young ones, when I came into this university, everywhere I go, I want to listen to the people. How is your school? Fantastic. How is this? Fantastic. How is your vision? But I will always ask, or the vision? Because the vision is the leader. How do you feel about your founder, good man? Because he was a good man. So if he was, they'll tell you. Because that's what I tell you. Don't ask the people who will tell you, ask the people who are in it. And they are saying to me, yes, the school is good. I walked down with the VC. I was asking him, do you have this school of nurses? Do you have a school of medical sciences? Do you have a school of... Because I want to learn about this school. It is not the best important. Because they did have this quality that I've told you, must be competent, must have the capacity. You must have compassion. And somebody who is willing to learn. And all these characters I've mentioned, you cannot get it by being tribal. You can't replace tribal with competence. You cannot replace it by religion. If you're competent, you're competent. So when somebody says, Peter is not competent, don't tell them you are an Igbo person. They are not looking for an Igbo person, they are looking for a competent person. Don't replace it with something else. That's not what they are looking for. They are looking for somebody who is competent. If they say you have no capacity, don't tell them you are from the north. We are not looking for somebody from the north. We're going to company with capacity to deliver. And when we're looking for compassion, it's the same thing. In all this, if you now have this, we've refused to embrace again, because I was telling you, we've refused to embrace clear, measurable, and known tenets of development. So we tend to create our own. We tend to create our own. So you have your own statistics, you have your own indices, you have your own excuses. And I said, that is not how a leader works. A leader goes with the known parameters of development. A leader is not somebody who gives excuse. So don't start telling us when freezer take over this message, there's a problem. When I say there's a problem, whenever you take up anything, there must be a problem you will beat.
So what do you make of this? For those who are thinking that His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi should be running as a VP to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, as many says that the only way the Southeastern can ever smell Aso Rock is for them to go through the route of being a vice president and then probably becoming the president of Nigeria after the Northern had becoming the president of Nigeria. Now, if you look at the history of Nigeria, I stand to be corrected. No northeastern person has become the president of this country, same as the southeastern part of Nigeria. So, can this marriage become the marriage of minority becoming the president and the vice president of Nigeria? Only time will tell. But as of 2027, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar will be celebrating his 81st birthday, which will make him too old to become the president of the most difficult country on earth to govern. I say so because I know so. What do you make of this? Let's have this conversation in the comment section. Thank you for watching.
Audio.